What's up everybody, it's Schitzy. If you're new to Warframe, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is farming the hardest Warframes first. Some of them require hours of grinding, complicated missions, and awful RNG. But others, you can have them start building in a single afternoon. So today, I'm ranking some of the absolute easiest Warframes to farm in 2026. Whether you're brand new, or you're just missing a few frames for your collection, these are the ones you should go after first. Let's get into it. Number 10. Excalibur. We're gonna start this with a classic. Excalibur drops from Lieutenant Krill on Mars. You're gonna need his chassis, Neurologicz, and systems, and because he's one of the earliest bosses in the game, you'll probably end up getting every part naturally just by progressing through the star chart. Excalibur is also one of the strongest beginner frames. His exalted blade can carry you through a huge portion of the early game, and he's simple enough that you don't need expensive mods to make him effective. If you somehow didn't pick him as your starter, he is definitely worth grabbing. Number 9. Rhino. Rhino has been the beginner recommendation for years, and honestly, nothing has changed. He drops from the Jackal on Venus. The Jackal fight is straightforward, quick, and easy to repeat. What makes Rhino so good isn't just that he's easy to get. Iron Skin makes you incredibly difficult to kill. Roar is still one of the best damage buffs in the game, and his Stomp gives amazing crowd control. There's a reason nearly every veteran recommends Rhino to new players. Number 8. Mag. If you didn't start with Mag, she is incredibly easy to farm. She drops from the Sergeant on Phobos. And let's be honest, the Sergeant might actually be the easiest boss in the entire game. Seriously, you'll probably spend more time loading into the mission than fighting him. Mag is surprisingly powerful too. She absolutely melts groups of enemies once you understand how Magnetize works, making her useful long after the early game. Number 7. Frost. He drops from Lieutenant Krill and Captain Vor on Ceres. The fight takes a little longer than some earlier bosses, but it's still extremely simple. Frost shines in defense missions and excavations. Anything that has to do with defense, he's amazing at. His snow globe protects objectives, making difficult defense and excavation waves much easier. Even years later, Frost still has plenty of uses, and now he also has Overguard. Number 6. Ember. You can obtain Ember from General Sargus Ruck on Saturn. This boss has some invulnerability phases, but once you know the mechanics, farming him becomes very quick. Ember is perfect if you enjoy setting things on fire. She clears large groups of enemies effortlessly, and remains a solid choice for players farming lower and mid-level content. Number 5. Wukong, my all-time favorite. Now this is one of the easiest farms in the game, if you want to call it a farm, because it's not. You simply buy his component blueprints from your clan's dojo in the Tenno lab. There's no boss farming, no RNG. Just join a clan, buy the blueprints, gather the resources, and build him. It's honestly hard to beat that. And once you have him, you get Celestial Twin, incredible survivability, easy movement, and one of the most beginner-friendly Warframes in the game. There's a reason so many players recommend building Wukong early. Also a little extra, the most used Warframe of last year was Wukong. Number 4. Zephyr. Zephyr is another clan dojo frame. Just like Wukong, her blueprints come straight from the Tenno lab, no boss required, no annoying drop chances. She's excellent for open worlds, easy to survive thanks to turbulence, and can clear enemies surprisingly well once you learn her abilities. Definitely one of the easiest pickups available. Number 3. Nezha. Nezha is also obtained through the clan dojo, and honestly, he might be one of the most underrated Warframes for beginners. His warding halo makes him incredibly tanky, nearly impossible to die. His mobility feels amazing, he has a lot of speed, he has crowd control, he has damage. He's basically a faster, more agile Rhino. If you're joining a clan anyway, Nezha should absolutely be on your shopping list. Number 2. Volt. If you didn't choose Volt as your starter, he's another free pickup from the clan dojo. Vault has remained one of the most versatile Warframes in Warframe history. Speed helps you complete missions faster, the electric shield boosts critical damage, and he's useful in everything from Eidolon hunts to general gameplay. You'll never regret building Vault. Number 1. Kullervo. Now this might surprise some of you. Kullervo is actually one of the fastest modern Warframes to farm. You earn his resources from Duviri by defeating Kullervo during his appearances and collecting Kullervo's Bane. Unlike many newer Warframes that rely heavily on random drops, Kullervo has a consistent progress. Every run moves you closer to crafting him. No praying to RNG, no spending days waiting for a single blueprint, and once you get him, he's one of the strongest melee Warframes in the entire game. Insane damage, great survivability, and incredibly fun to play. If you have access to Duviri, Kullervo is easily one of the best farms you can prioritize. Here are a couple of bonus tips. Before you start farming any Warframe, here's a few quick tips that'll save you a lot of time. Always buy the main blueprint from the market if it's available. Double check the wiki before farming so you know exactly where every part drops, and also the drop chance. Join an active clan as early as possible because you'll unlock several easy Warframes immediately. And if you're farming bosses, stay in public matchmaking. Most players can clear them in under a minute, making your farms much faster. But okay, those are my picks for the easiest Warframes to farm in 2026. If you're just starting out, these should give you a fantastic roster without forcing you through some of the game's worst grinds. Now I want to hear from you. Which Warframe do you think is the easiest to farm? Or what's the absolute worst farm you've ever suffered through? Let me know down in the comments. If this video helped you out at all, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and check out my other Warframe guides for beginner tips, platinum guides, and builds. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Multiple enemy signatures, and they're all under the control of the tower. Eliminate the threat. As long as the enemy is here, this tower is useless to us. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Another job well executed.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.